It's time for your Gobbet Opus number 66, Chicken Migration. I guess they get their kicks on Route 66. Chickens are a great source of pathogens. Salmonella and Campylobacter lead the list. Chickens lead crowded, short lives, and their lives would be even shorter, but probably less crowded, if farmers didn't put antibiotics in the chicken feed. The good thing about small amounts of antibiotics in the feed is the chickens get bigger faster, and you and I get a cheap fryer. The downside is antibiotic resistance. 70% of antibiotics in the United States are used in agriculture, about 25 million pounds a year. That's the total, not per animal. But the rule is always simple. Expose a bacterial population to antibiotics, especially low levels of antibiotics, and resistance is inevitable. At least chickens do not fly and therefore do not migrate. So any antibiotic resistance developed on the farm should stay on the farm. Except chickens do migrate. Route 66, they take a truck, often in open cages, from the farm to the abattoir. The wind from the truck aerosolizes the chicken dander, and who knew that chickens had dander, and the chicken poo, spraying the countryside and the car behind the truck. One of the themes of this podcast is apparently that grad students and fellows often get stuck doing really crappy jobs. As an example, quote, they collected air and surface samples from trucks driving 2 to 3 car lengths behind the poultry trucks for a distance of 17 miles. The cars were driven with both air conditioners and fans turned off and the windows fully opened. Air samples were collected inside the cars, showed increased concentrations of bacteria, including antibiotic-resistant strains that could be inhaled. The same bacteria were also found deposited on a soda can inside the car and on the outside door handle, where they could potentially be touched, end quote. Some of these organisms were antibiotic resistant. Clinton was right not to inhale. He just picked the wrong situation. Unfortunately, I cannot yet access this journal through our library, probably because it is the first issue. So I cannot find which pathogens were isolated and to which antibiotics they were resistant. But it gives me pause. How many times have I been stuck behind a pickup truck full of teenagers? The potential risk of exposure is scary. The reference for this particular Gobbet Opus, Journal of Infection and Public Health, Volume 1, Issue 1, page 33, year 2008. Food animal transport, a potential source of community exposures to health hazards from industrial farming. And that ends our Gobbet Opus.